Children, welcome to your geography class, and here we are doing the manufacturing industries. So today we are doing the iron and steel industry and aluminum industry. So iron and steel industry, in this iron and steel industry is considered as a basic industry. Basic industry, why? Because it is providing us support to the other industries. Other industries, they are dependent on this industry because like machinery, tools, these type of things will be produced by the iron and steel industry. So consumption of the steel is regarded as a development index. Countries development index में in this steel consumption is used. It means if it became a very important industry. It is a heavy industry, and iron ore, cooking coal and limestone. For making the steel, the ratio of iron ore, cooking coal and limestone is required like 4:2:1. In the steel production, the India stands at the third rank, and if you will compare the China, then China stands at the first rank. China is the largest producer as well as the consumer also for this iron, steel. Though they are not having much resources, by the point of view of the resources, we are having much raw material, but then also China stands at the first position. Then we have the areas from where we are getting the iron and steel industry, mainly where these are located. So basically these are located at the Chota Nagpur Plateau. What are the reasons for that? That is, the first reason is low cost of the iron. Second is high grade of raw material is found over this region, and third is cheap and skilled labor also used to be found in this region. So if you focus in the map of India, then you will find that here Bokaro, Jamshedpur, Roorkela, Bhilai, Durgapur, Banpur, and these all will come under the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Apart from this, Vijayanagar, Bhadravati, these two are in the Karnataka, and Salem, that is in the Tamil Nadu. It is also important area for having the iron and steel industry. Now, though in the industry we stands at the third rank, we have the third rank in the world, but then also the industry is having some kind of challenges. So the challenges are like the high cost and limited cooking coal. So we have high cost and limited cooking coal, which is very important for making for the construction of for formation of the steel. Next, lower productivity of the labor is also there. They are unskilled. Due to this unskilled labor, their productivity is much lower. Then irregular supply of energy, that is also a problem for this industry. After that, poor infrastructure is also one of the reason why this industry is not. Though we are having enough resources, but we are not able to utilize. It means we have the potential, but we are unable to utilize the resources which are available in the country. Though the liberalization and foreign direct investment have given a boost to this industry. So next is alluvial smelting. In the alluvial smelting, it is the second most important industry in the country, and it is a good conductor of heat, malleable, and becomes strong when it is mixed with other metal. So it is a good conductor of heat, so it means it will be used in the wires or electrical items, and that can be used for the utensils also, and so it is used in the aircraft, utensils, and wires. Good substitute of the steel, copper, zinc, and lead. After the discovery of aluminium, Emperor Napoleon III, he used to bore the buttons of the aluminium, and he also used this for serving the food for the guest. He was using the aluminium utensils, and it means that time it was very much renowned. But just if you will see, after 30 years, the aluminium bowls can be seen in the hands of the beggars of the palace. So it means, as the production increase, then aluminium loses its value. Then if you will see the states, and then in these states, Odisha, West Bengal, Kerala, UP, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. These are the states where the aluminium's production is there. Then bauxite is used as a raw material. For if you will see the prime factors, then that is the electricity and raw material is required. If you will see the process for making the aluminium, then bauxite, then it will be transported to the factories for where the bauxite crushed and aluminium dissolved down, and then again it is transported to the aluminium smelter, and then aluminium we get the aluminium. And bauxite is basically a residual mineral. So it is all about the today's lecture. Hope everything is clear to you.